close grip pull down from high to low, meaning that there's going to be more emphasis on your lower back or lower lat area. The cuff right here, in my opinion. I've watched the exercise, I've watched people do it, I've watched people do it wrong. I've kind of perfected it or changed it in a way that works for me to put more emphasis on my lower back. The reason I like doing this is because a long time ago I seen a video of Flex Wheeler, and Flex Wheeler used to do this, and I think Flex Wheeler's a man, so I'm going to do it, and I think it works really well. It does. I noticed that when I do this, my arms get a little more pumped doing this exercise, so there's a little more arm involvement, but still a great back workout. And sorry to Flex Wheeler because he uses straps when he does this, and I've seen a lot of other people do it, but if you can't lift the weight, don't do it. Meaning that if you need straps to lift it, you probably shouldn't be lifting the weight. Lift the weight that you can lift. If you can only handle this setting for 12, 15 reps, however many reps, lift it. You know, you don't want to put straps on just to get 5 more reps out of it. You know, this is the main cause, in my opinion, of misproportions. So, I mean, if you do this with everything, your forearms suffer. You know, if you're using straps for every back exercise, you know, you're gonna have little dinky ass forearms. And nobody wants that. So, definitely gonna keep lifting with my bare hands. No straps, no gloves, no shit. Anyways, I'll show you guys how to do this. Like I said, with everything else, 3 sets, max reps. Don't ask how many fucking reps. As many as you can. Don't put a number on it. Grip it, and it helps me pull it to my chest. I put my thumbs right over the top. I love this handle because it angles in close. I get my thumbs over it, and I feel like I can pull it further to my chest and get more range. So I'll come back, slide all the way in. Basically, tension's going to come off at the top, so kind of back up a little bit, get your knees under it, just where your knees are about, so that you're back a little bit. This way there's tension on your back the whole time. If you slide in, you're going to lose some. So, here we go. I'm not as strong as I once was, but here in a few weeks, that's gonna fucking change. So, like I said, back and forth between back, lats, just keeping everything pumped, keeping everything going, keeping up with the pump basically. Since a lot of you kids nowadays like to use the term, "He's swole," he needs to get a pump. I'm getting a pump. They're getting a pump. He's pumped. It's really about getting a tear. You get a tear, you grow. So, yeah, get your pump. But remember, back in the day, when I started lifting, I mean, I've only been lifting for like 3 years since I gave up a long ass time ago. But it was about getting a tear, and we're gonna lift heavy right here. That's exactly what we're doing right here. We're gonna get a fucking tear. I've done a few exercises, so I'm hoping that I can get at least 10 reps out of each of this. Normally I'm good with the 140s. Good reps, full reps. Just like I know you guys seen Arnold in his videos, all the fucking way down. You're doing lats, you want full extension. All the way down. Even if you have to turn in a little bit, pull it. All the way down, full extension. Here we go. I generally lift more free weights. Normally I'm not big on machines, but today I feel like I haven't had a good back workout in a while, so I wanted to hit a little bit of everything. Machines, free weights, deadlifts on the Smith machine. Once again, even with these free weights here, control your negative. I mean, I don't know if it looked like I was or not, but on the negative, I had full control. I felt it all the way down in my back and in my biceps. So make sure you're always doing that. You don't want to be jerking around weight, missing out on your reps. So basically, same thing here. 3 sets. Heavy as you can go, as many reps as you can get in. I'm gonna do a few more exercises after this. Gonna make it go quick. 2 more. Call it a day. But anyway, just so you guys get an idea of what I do. Not everything works the same for everybody else. This works for me, but I'm not your standard lifter. I'm a little taller, I have a bigger frame, so I lift a little differently, you know. It's funny, the other day I posted a video on YouTube, or no, Facebook, and I was doing crunches, weighted crunches with the Fisher cable over here. I had the rope, and then I put my hands on the rope, and I get a pad, and I do power crunches or sit-ups. I guess they would be sit-ups. And so anyway, just get an idea. These are my abs. They're whatever, I guess. But they're not the best abs in the world, but I do have them. And I'm 230 pounds and I have abs. And I posted this video anyway. I'm rambling. I posted this video the other day. Somebody recorded me doing it. And I'm doing the whole stack or whatever. Just because I wanted 20-25 reps, and I just want to get as much definition as I can, as much separation. And I put in the comments on the video that I do this because I feel like it gives me more separation, you know, in my abs. That it pulls everything apart. And one of my buddies, I'm not going to say who, trolls on my YouTube page. You know, he likes to do it all the time, but he gets in there with this scientific shit, man. You know, he's like, this is hypertrophy versus some shit, man. I didn't even know what he said. It looked like he had to look it up before he put that shit on there. So he puts this shit on there, and this dude, no offense, he's a great guy and all, but he's fat as fuck, dude. This dude ain't never had abs in his life, man. And he's telling me this shit. So I mean, for all you guys out there that want to go and critique my workout or what I do, my methods, or how I look, or whatever it is, just you need to achieve it first before you can talk shit. So for you to say that something doesn't work, you got to prove it. You can't just say that this guy here is a scientist and I read this somewhere and it doesn't work. No, you don't work, dude. You know what I mean? That's not how it works, man. You got to try everything. You got to put your body to the test, man. And I've done that, and I've been 40 pounds bigger than I am right now. I had only a little bit more body fat. So I've been there, I've done it. I know how to grow, I know how to cut, I know how to carb cycle, I know how to do it all. So for all you trolls out there and everybody that, I don't know, all the YouTube warriors, internet warriors, you guys kiss my ass. I'm going to go through 2 more exercises, and we're going to finish up the pulls here. So, alright, so what we're going to do here is reverse lat pull. This is something I like doing. I don't see people doing it very often, but like I said before, I go on back day, it's back and lats. I like to go back and forth between the 2. And this one here is about as upper back of an exercise as you can get, in my opinion. So what we're going to do here, it's an underhanded bent over row. Now when you bend over, the farther you bend over in a row, the more emphasis it's going to have on the further down it's going to go on your back. So you want to stay in a linebacker stance. on this one. If you want to target your upper back, lower trap area. So check it out. And again, this is what I do. This works for me, you know. I build muscle this way. And I'm sure a lot of other people would. This is just something I like to incorporate in my back routine every time I do it. And it's generally a lighter exercise. If I do anything, I'll go 185, you know, 15, 20 reps. But I generally stay pretty light on this one. So you just want your grip outside of your knees. That way you're incorporating your upper back, and you're getting full contractions. If you're grabbing too close, you're not really going to get that. All right. So get in that linebacker position. Pull it to your lower chest. That's all range you need. You don't really need as much range for this one. You want to come up, contract. And I'm probably grabbing it a little too close, because I feel my wrist starting to pull and hurt a little bit. So another thing with this exercise is that, like those close handle pull downs, it incorporates a little bit more of your arms. So when you're coming up and you're contracting your upper back, your triceps, or your traps, get a little bicep pinch in there too. Works out arms a little bit. When you do back, there's no way to take your arms out of it. You're gonna get 20-30% of your arms, depending on how you work out. There's a right way to pull, there's a wrong way. If your head's focused on getting the weight up or getting it pulled, regardless, you're just jerking the weight around, you're probably gonna use your arms a little more. Now, if your brain's tuned in on pulling the weight the correct way with your back, you're gonna notice that your body will listen to your brain and pull more with your back. So it all depends on how you're looking at it and the way that you're trying to get the weight up. So use good form, no cheating reps. Make sure you're getting everybody a rep. More explosive on the positive, slower on the negative. Control your weight and rest outside of the gym. Get your proper rest. Eat right. We'll cover that next time. I'm not even going into eating right now, but you'll grow. And we're just gonna finish this. We'll go on to our next exercise. Good. So hands just outside your knees, or else your wrists are gonna pinch a little bit. It's a little uncomfortable. Stand up. Linebacker stance. Contract. I am tired.
2 a.m. She's a jam. In my bed, she gets to rest. I look in those eyes, I should see her, but what shows up is all of your lies.